This is J.S.W.L. for you. Sit back, chillax, and enjoy.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome. As you can see, I'm wearing something different. Boom. Blam. This is J.S.W.L. It still sounds weird, but we are here in my talk show area, here to bring you another segment of the only YouTube show I ever cared about, and the only one you should care about. And, well, I think I have a very interesting show tonight, because I have no idea what I'm going to do tonight, right? But no, I'm just going to sit back and do what anyone else do. Enjoy it. Last time, I promised you I was going to try to get a rep redemption. Well, I tried, and at the end, you will see the results. So if there's no video at the end, there's the answer, right? But, as you can all tell, I am sitting back, relaxing. It is quiet for the first time in like 2 weeks to me, but it is finally quiet where I have time to make this humbled video for you, my beloved viewers. And yes, we are all enjoying me being on camera. Who's not enjoying that, right? And just perhaps we can all enjoy it just a little bit more than usual, right? But first I want to talk about things I've been hearing. Lately, I have been hearing a lot about birds falling, mudslides, flooding. I've been hearing a lot about these things, and it is very, very, very curious to me of why these things are happening. But do I know? No, I cannot answer that for no one else, right? But it's all about one thing. We know why the bird's been falling. According to what they say, it's been stress-induced. Stress-induced. So, since the birds are stress-induced, that only means there's only one thing we could do. Take care of our planet. Now, for the people out there that have different views about why they're falling, well, I can't say that on this, because YouTube will probably get mad at me. So I say, you know why they're falling. Don't listen to the news. Okay, before this get totally all sanctified and whatever the hell you want to call it, did not mean to say hell on my video, but it's in there twice. Ain't what we do. Might as well make it 4. Hell, hell. Alright. So, before we talk about anything else, I think we should talk about the biggest issue. Someone that I dislike personally, and someone I think we all agree on that we dislike. Sarah Palin. Thank you very much. Sarah Palin is the one person that I know I do not like. And in the words of great people, Sarah Palin is an idiot. She's the only person that did not know that we had 50 states. And she's also the only person who did not know we was going to war. Of which country? She believed we're still in Vietnam. I know that's a shame. That is a disgrace. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. But I have a special guest with me tonight. And it's a very good friend of mine. And let's direct the camera to my good friend. Because with every alley there's always going to be hope. Unless you vote for Sarah Palin, because there's no hope in that. No. Back to the show. Our celebrities. First, we let one become a governor. How did that turn out? Yeah, like that. actually, what do we let the rest of them do? There we go. We let Gaga talk about the military, and my father being a military soldier, well, former military soldier, and being raised on a military base. I'm a big fan of Gaga. I go Gaga for Gaga. But I will not let anyone talk about my military. No one. And then we let them all get away from jail without no time. Paris Hilton, drink driving, she got to go. Mel Gibson, I love his movies. Drink driving and racial remarks. Did he even spend jail time? I don't know if he spent jail time. And Lindsay Lohan failed a drug test. Cocaine, not anything, cocaine. And now she's in rehab. One thing I start to realize, well, one, look at those rehab centers. They must be like freaking vacation time, right? That's why all of them get drunk and stoned. So they go to rehab and have a hell of a time, right? But before we start talking about these celebrities of their sins or things they did wrong, let's look back on some of their mugshots. It is a good year for them, right? We have Paris Hilton with her mugshot. They might as well took one for her dog too, right? But no, and now, what can they do? What can they get any worse? Well, in the words of Ryan Seacrest, or some other person I seen, you ain't seen nothing yet. That came from a movie. I'm almost certain of it. But that's not important. Can celebrities get worse? We'll find out. Oh yeah, there's no camera over there. After these commercial messages. Remember to always save the pet population by keeping anyone who is convicted of animal cruelty from ever adopting again. Michael Vick is the perfect example for that. If you want him to do what he did to the animals before, you let him adopt. Hello. Welcome back from commercial. I'm Dr. Talk Show host. And I'm stunning. No. Sorry, I've been watching lots of Austin Powers, baby. So, back to the issue at hand. Can they get any worse? I think they can. We already have one become a governor. Next thing you know, he's going to become president. And after it comes from the presidents being celebrities, hope not, there's going to be people thinking, or we could take the guy who they nominated to be the president of Haiti. I have nothing against him, but this is how you know. He was famous. Is that why they want him to be the president? I don't know. But I do know that celebrities should never get into politics. Unless they actually are good at that. But we're talking about a movie actor. I'm going to be governor of California. He's been a pretty okay governor, but he's also the only governor that had his chain of command making more than him illegally or legally, depending on whose side you was on there, right? And then, well, we could take Gaga, for example. She's talented, she's a drug addict, and she got away with it. Hypothetically, of course, they don't have evidence that she, quote unquote, hypothetically, okay, I did the quotes late, hypothetically, took the, what'd she say she did? Cocaine. Was it? Yeah, it was cocaine. And she didn't spend no jail time. You know why? Because she's rich and a celebrity. And now we can take other people. Lohan spent, a night in jail, and now she's in rehab. Mel Gibson, same thing, night in jail. Then he made a fake apology speech, and now he played in 2 movies since then. There's plenty of celebrities with these problems, but the funny thing is they're the biggest ones. Britney Spears, I love her music, and she is smoking hot. But one thing I can say about her is she got drunk one night, she cut her hair, she went crazy. And you know she had to be crazy to be married to Kevin Fairline, right? Anyone gotta be crazy to marry that fool. You gotta be a fool's fool to marry that fool. But one thing is true, is that when it comes to one person in my book, because I could go on and on and on down the list, there's one person that was the biggest shocker. The biggest fall ever. Miley Cyrus did not fall. Plenty of people saying she's gonna end up like Britney Spears, drunk, cutting her hair, and then we should start changing her music. They definitely thought that she was gonna go Coco Loco, but she didn't. The person that went crazy first was Demi Lovato. I know it sounds crazy, but Demi Lovato was the only Disney person I heard of so far that, no, she didn't cut her hair yet, that had any issues. And it's not just Demi Lovato. We're going to have to zoom in for this. I'm serious. Teenagers do this more than any people in today's generation. Teenagers have real issues, and sometimes parents overlook them. And me being a teenager, I would know. But at the same time, maybe we can all pitch in and help each other in the ways we know how. Don't get me wrong, the parents can help you. Adults can help for those who are teen or younger viewers. But sometimes we have to do ourselves in a positive manner. If you think someone's out there cutting themselves or underage drinking or something like that, don't encourage it. Help them get on the right track. Now, I know what you're saying. I'm a weird person. Why should I listen to you? Because I can do that on camera, you can't. But also, if I was leading my life in a bad way, I would want my viewers to tell me first. And no, don't just become a hater and be like, well, you're making YouTube videos. You obviously are doing it. No. If I was, for example, drinking on camera and smoking, I have nothing against that. But it affects people around me. And that is why I do not support it. Well, now that I have my long dramatic moment of deep intensity, back to the good stuff. The good stuff. Now back to the celebrities. Now, don't get me wrong. If another celebrity runs for governor, I would vote for them. But they have to have their record clean. Like Tom Arnold, I think his name is. Great man, great man. He's already in politics. He did ESPN. He did movies. If he became a governor, I would vote for him. I would really vote for him. And who else? Donald Trump. He's rich. If he became governor, I don't know. I can't say he's a celebrity, but hypothetically speaking, he's a celebrity. So yeah, I'll vote for him. Oprah Winfrey. I mentioned her in my last video, and I mentioned her in this video because Oprah Winfrey is the one person I respect one of the most. There's two people I respect the most from television. Well, there's more than two, but there's two I'm going to name right now. Oprah Winfrey and J.Lo, George Lopez. Now that man right there I respect almost as much as I respect anyone else. Well, not anyone else. That sounded like I insulted him. Almost as much as I respect my mother. And that's a lot. Wow. I'm not even going to go into a long story of this. So, it is a lot. So, the reason is because not only is he Latino, I looked at his record. Celebrities, they dig up dirt, they get these crimes. In his bio, he has no crimes. And I know what you're saying, no crimes on his record, should I say. Because one thing I have to respect about people You might joke about weed all the time, but one thing I have to respect, if a celebrity has nothing on their record, no drink driving, no jail time, nothing, I will respect that. He has 0 counts of any crimes I've seen in his thing, and that is why I respect it. Because, one, I'm not saying pointing out fingers, but when it comes to Latinos, African Americans, cops probably target them more. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you're a cop watching, you probably target us more. And it's probably not, you probably don't just hate them. You probably just see the stereotypic things that would probably be considered a crime associated person. We'll use crime associated. So you're doing your job. You're investigating the potential threats. But other than that, George Lopez has none of those. And he's one of the first Latinos that I've seen ever talk to. And that's why I have to respect. Yeah, applaud. That's George Lopez. I said, what up, man? Okay, that was offensive. I apologize from right here. Right there. I apologize for that. Both of those, the whole and or the late part. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Now this one is different because I was thinking, what if I do a talk show too, and if I interview someone? So next week on Doom Doom, that's my Law and Order thing. On J.W.S.L. I'm gonna try to have my first interview, and maybe, just maybe, I will get someone to dance for a web redemption. You know who I'm talking about. Talk about you, Santiago. But no, seriously. I love you guys. Mwah. Thanks for watching. And I can't pull a J.S.W.L Lopez, but I can say, you just seen the weirdest talk show on YouTube. It's just like a normal video, except for I called it a talk show. That is why it's a talk show. So you just seen the weirdest talk show on YouTube, and I had to say to you, good night. Oh wait. Good night. Kiss your hand. Good night. Welcome to YouTube, and thanks for watching my one and only J.S.W. We'll just call it Jeremiah's World Live. Go. My milkshakes bring all the boys in the yard, thing right. They better than yours, darn right. They better than yours. She could treat you, but she has to charge. Goodbye, YouTube.